Hey Libra, I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your mid-month May reading. This this spread's going to be a little bit different than your monthly reading. I'm going to pull two tea leaf fortune cards, one soul's journey lesson card, and I'm going to pull five cards. The first one being your current energy, the second your challenge, your third your personal and spiritual message, your fourth is your advice, and your fifth is the overall energy of the reading. I have pre-shuffled all these cards, just FYI. I was doing it on camera for a minute, and this is the last shuffle. We'll get started. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and commenting. I'd greatly appreciate it. All right, in your current energy is the Ten of Wands. In your challenge, you have the Star. Let's get this over. In your personal and spiritual message, you have the Page of Swords. In your advice, you have the Queen of Swords. And in the overall energy, you have the Page of Wands. For your first tea leaf, I have career. And in your second one, I have bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. All right. What do we have for Libra spirit for mid-month May? What guidance do you have for Libra mid-month of May? We have growth. I want to expand my conscious and my awareness. And I'm certainly getting that with the Page of Wands because it does speak of growth, right? It speaks of getting excited again, moving forward. So let's go ahead and get started without further ado and jumping ahead as I am. So with the Ten of Wands in your current energy, there is a sense of having what's ahead of you is clear. Some of you may have just I didn't even sorry about that, guys. Um, some of you may have just moved, or some of you are in the process of moving, or there's a lot of changes that have been surrounding your home for a few of you, okay? But for others as well, with the Ten of Wands here, I am getting like you're almost to the finish line. Um, there's been a lot of weight, a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities you've taken on here. And it's been a lot. And your strength is soon to be awarded for all the things that you've been through, you've gone through. And remembering that no matter how hard it gets, never lose sight of your vision, right? Because your strength and your persistence will get you forward and will help you through any obstacles or difficulties, okay? And it's very, very important at this time to know that, you know what, you can't carry all the weight all the time. It's a healthy thing to lighten the load. Okay, it's not a sign of weakness. And sometimes this is a requirement. This is life. We can't do everything by ourselves, especially when we have partners, lovers, a significant other. It's all about teamwork. So don't, I do feel like you're getting to a place where you're putting some of these burdens down. With the challenge as the star, I feel like there's been a loss of direction because this star reminds me of a compass in as far as direction, and maybe you've been lost in the direction of where you're needing to go, or what you want. Okay. I feel like for some of you, your challenge has been put to the side. Your challenge has been that the things that you want and desire have been put to the side because you've been putting others people's needs and wants and so forth ahead of yourself. For some of you, you could be doubting your abilities, okay, which is hindering your progress in some way, shape, or form. Again, some of you need to heal from something, and that's different for everybody. So I do feel like you need to reconnect with your inner self, your inner beliefs, your values, and get inspired again, right? Feeling that inspiration and reconnecting within oneself and what it is. Like, I feel like some of you have really gone through some dark times, right? And the star is like a guiding light typically is a guiding light towards, hope. in the future, right? And moving forward and healing. But maybe you just feel, I do get a sense like there's lack of motivation. It could be lack of self-belief, you know. Um, and some of you are seeking spiritual guidance, whatever spirit means to you, whether that's God, the divine, the universe, that's for you to define, not me. But, there's just a heaviness right now that I'm feeling, like discouraged, doubt, and it's hindering you. And I feel like in order to overcome this, you need to believe in yourself again. You need to get motivated again. And, have faith. I feel like you've lost faith in some way, shape, or form as well. So, and it's also important to get grounded. Okay. In order to build a strong foundation and have growth, you need to, get inspired and move forward. And I'm losing my train of thought. So maybe some of you feel like you just can't get your thoughts together. Um, but it reminds, you again, have hope and trust and faith. All right. And you can thrive in challenges and obstacles and roadblocks that you are coming into or have come into. With your personal and spiritual message being the Page of Swords, I do feel it's like inquisitive minds get the reward. Okay, you have to become inquisitive again. You need to speak your truth. Okay, sometimes you may come across maybe direct or dry, and it can come across the wrong way. um but I need you, it's like there's a sense, like I keep hearing spirit saying I need you, like don't take things personally, right? um you need to think logically here and rational and prioritize things in order to move forward here. And it's important for you to learn, right? To both work, I'd say, in order to maintain some type of balance in your life. Like we have to work on ourselves every day, right? For the most part, to be better, to strive for better, to be motivated. And I feel like maybe that's where some of the issue has been, is not believing in yourself, or other people's reactions to you have gotten you personally down. Okay. So don't be afraid. If you need additional help with things, ask for it. Seek out new things, seek out, be inquisitive, right? Ask questions, and communicate is what I'm getting. With the Queen of Swords in your advice, I feel like you need to learn to get very clear. Not in a sense of just going with the flow and what appeases other people. You really need to find your voice. The clouds are below her, so she should be able to see clearly. I think that you need to learn to really start seeing things for what they are and be very clear to the people around you, whether that's work, love, partner, all of it, family, whatever. You need to learn to be really, really clear in the things you want and desire. Embrace the things that you are very good at and your capabilities. I do think you need to set clear boundaries. And again, like once again, I'm just getting communicate in an effective manner. I feel like that's very, very important. You know, you really, you need to embody your truth, is what I'm hearing. So, with the overall energy here of the Page of Wands, I am getting that it's time, you need to get excited again. Look forward towards something. The page is looking this way, away from these burdens, these problems. It's time to get enthusiastic again, have some type of inspiration towards new beginning, because the potential for new beginnings is really big here, especially with this growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And I feel like that's the process you're going through right now. And again, don't back down from opposition. Show your strength and fortitude. I feel like you may have been timid towards people or situations, and it's time to find your voice, find your power again. So I hope this has helped. If you like this video, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.